Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of Coach Barbie's Outdoor Skate Series. And today I have a wonderful special guest, Anne.
Hi everybody.
Yeah, and today we're going to be going over hills and hill bombing tips, techniques, and it's going to be awesome. We have an experienced and amazing skater that I'm always inspired by. And I'll let her tell a little bit about herself.
Hi guys, it's Anne. Been roller skating I think for 5 years. I do all sorts of skating. I do dance skating, I do park skating and street skating, especially in these weird times. There's been lots of street skating. So it is up to my game a little bit, I feel. Like I feel more confident on the streets or on the sidewalks. Kind of maneuvering around cars a little bit, so yeah, this time's kind of helped out me in other ways than I would have expected.
Yeah, it's true. You build a lot of confidence when you're forced to do something that's a little bit, when you're not used to doing it as often or have been away from it for a while. It's really fun to come back to it. So yeah, here we go. So as you may have seen in my previous video, working on the basics of going on hills, we're going to go into a little bit more detail this time around. So when you see a hill that has different textures and you're like unsure or it makes you really nervous, the best thing to do, especially if you're not quite confident skating backwards or rolling down the hill backwards yet, working and weaving are really important, and that means using your edges. So we have you have your inside edge and your outside edges. So when your weight is placed on the inside, you're on your inside edge, these two inside wheels. When you're leaning on the exterior, outer edges, you're on your outside edge. So we're gonna weave from the inside edge, outside edge, inside edge, outside edge. And Anne is gonna lead the way, and I'm gonna shadow her. And you can go fully perpendicular to the direction. So we're going this way, but we're gonna go perpendicular to the hill. So you'll see what that looks like in just a second.
Depending on your experience and comfort level, you can weave across to groove, or you can weave across to push those inside and outside edges into the ground, kind of like you're wiping dog poop or gum off your boot. And that will really help create friction and shave off speed.
All right, so you saw Anne and I doing nice wide turns down the hill. And that's a really good option when the hills make you nervous and you just keeping that wide stance, inner, outer edges to keep your control. But if you want to crank it up a notch, I'm going to do what's like tight slalom down the hill. Now, if you feel adrenaline pumping, which happens, and like Anne and I, if you freak out a little bit when you get super speed, I'm going to show you one little trick that you can do. If you find yourself getting fast and going a little bit too fast, and if you're doing a little slalom, then you can go back up the hill and stop perpendicular to the hill. So you can T-stop it, toe, and that'll keep, and then you can reset and start again. So let's head down. Bend those knees. So weaving, so the slalom weave is a really fun way to get to feel in control, but using a slightly smaller space to get down the hill. But if that freaks you out, one really great way to control going downhill while using a small space is going backwards. And in one of my previous videos, I did discuss the mechanics of backward skating down a hill. But just as a quick review, you want to take your dominant or your non-dominant leg, depends, right, on your comfort level. So this is kind of a trial and error experiment with what feels good for you. On smaller hills, you can even start with wherever you are. Just start on little hills, and you can practice this technique. So, and if you want to show your stance, and I'm going to show mine. So I'm right dominant, but I like to hang back.
We should actually move
With-
back to the other comfort.
Yeah. We'll move back, yeah. Right here. Okay. So to the smooth surface is a good place to start. So what you want to do is get your I'm right dominant, you're right dominant, but you lead with your left, and I lead with my right. So I'm going to put my right leg back. You bend your knees, hold your core tight, and you want to be able to look in the direction that you're going. So whatever feels comfortable. I like to look over my right and open up my body so I can look where I'm going, look for potential obstacles, whether that be humans, whether that be cars, any other obstacles you can think of, debris on the road.
Bikes.
Other cyclists, yeah, very good, perfect. So you want to keep your eyes out for potential hazards by being able to look over your shoulder. You can still look peripherally over the other shoulder, but and you want to use the leg that's dragging behind. You've got your toe stop. That's going to be your brake. So it's going to help you slow your speed down so that you can control and feel more confident going backwards and down the hill at any speed, whatever you're comfortable with. So without further ado, let's roll. So one thing I want to mention is normally when I go backwards, I look over my right shoulder, the leg that's dragging behind. But when I'm skating with a partner, a friend, within social distancing, 6 feet of course, I want to make sure that I'm in control of where I'm going, so I'm looking at them. So you'll notice when I come down the hill here, I'm going to be looking to my left. So you want versatility in your ability to look over the right shoulder or the left shoulder. So stay with me. We're gonna head down the hill now. So keep it.
And you also made a mark there.
Yes.
There and there.
So often if you like skating backwards with your toe stop dragging, you're gonna find that one wears down faster than the other. So it's good to rotate your toe stop so that you get even wear on both. And yeah, just a little tip.
Remember that a huge part of outdoor skating is all about adventure and fun, so you want to challenge yourself to grow. However, as we all know, roller skating is not for those seeking instant gratification. Skating skills require consistent practice over time. And you know what? You just need to have the courage to push past those comfort zones, and you'll get the skills. You'll master them with time.
So thanks so much for joining myself and my wonderful guest, Anne. And I hope you learned a few fun things. If you have any questions, like I said, always shoot me up in the comment section. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And until next time, remember, when in doubt, skate it out! Yay!
Bye.
Girls all over the world, oh, and them say beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. True. You girl, me just want older, sexy girl.
And I'm here.
Woo! Yeah! Goals!